Another elevator, huh?
Do you think it works?
Yay, no more voice acting.
Only one way to find out, though. I feel like that statement you just made is inaccurate.
Well, that's your problem, not mine.
I was mid-voicing something. And you said no more voice acting.
Yeah, for me.
Right.
Hey, someone's coming.
Looks like Alice, Clover, Kay.
And Dio, Quark, and Tenmyoji.
What's going on here?
We ran into them a little bit ago. Well, not literally, of course.
I don't know. With a prowl like that, I imagine you run into a lot of things.
Let me see the map.
Oh, sure. I get it. All 3 routes end up here.
That's the same as the map we found in the infirmary.
Infirmary?
Oh, we found a map like that too. Ours was in the crew quarters.
That's so. We found ours in the lounge.
Maybe we should sit down for a bit and exchange information.
No. There's plenty of time for that after we check out this elevator.
What the? Oh, this is just like the other floor.
These doors have colors on them too. The one on the left is green. The one in the middle is blue. And the one on the right is red.
Are these chromatic doors? Look, there's a box here. It looked like the ones we saw earlier.
Lock, huh?
Looks like we don't have a choice then. We gotta head back. Quark, why don't you show them that note we found?
Sure.
Oh? Did it say something like supplementary rules? Because if it did, we have one too. We found ours in the infirmary.
Yeah, we found one too. It was in the safe in the lounge.
So, this is the lounge.
It would seem Zero's notes were telling the truth. Getting back here was easy enough.
That means we could all go visit the infirmary too.
Or the crew quarters.
Hey, Grandpa, check this out. It's some of your favorite scotch.
Oh, tempting. But I don't really think now's the time.
Oh, hold on. Grandpa? Since when were they buddies? Or had they always been that close? In other words, they'd known each other before the notary game, and if Quark was calling Tenmyoji Grandpa, maybe they were even related. Alice and Clover seemed to be close too. Just how many of these people knew each other already?
Let's go, buddy. Soon as we get out of here, I can drink all the scotch I want. And you can drink all the root beer floats you can stomach.
What? You're gonna get me a root beer float? But, are you sure? Do you have enough money?
Oh, ye of little faith. I found an old factory full of rare earth metals the other day.
It's just full of gold.
We about to find out if Quark actually pushed the button. Because why would he push it on his grandpa?
Because he's a little monster.
Uh-huh. It's not what the note said. From that one ending that we just got.
There's a dead lady.
Let's get her
Oh
to
my
the
god.
infirmary. She might be old, but she's still a woman. If we're going to do an autopsy, she should have some privacy. Come on, boys, let's go.
Yuki and I gingerly lifted her up and carried her to the infirmary. Tenmyoji got real quiet for some reason. Don't know why.
Ah, yes, I remember.
Oh yeah? And just how the hell do you remember that?
Because Alice, Clover, and I examined this entire room.
So you think you can use it to perform some kind of autopsy?
Yes.
Dead by stab wound.
Blur, 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 blur.
Really going in there? Kinda don't want to. I mean, there was a dead lady in there just a few minutes ago. Wait. Hi, where'd you go?
Up here.
Up? Whoa. The hell's she doing?
This is new.
You must be really desperate to get high.
Seriously? That's the best you can do? I was expecting something about how I jump at the first sign of trouble.
Whatever. What are you doing up here? What are you up to up here anyway? Everybody's already gone into the AB rooms.
Yeah, well, there was something I wanted to check out.
And that is?
This thing. Remember it?
The hatch?
Try opening it.
No luck. It won't budge.
Then that means this AB room is locked down tight. No one could get in.
You're talking about whoever killed that old lady, aren't you?
Yeah.
You still think it's Kay, huh? Well, like Clover said, if Zero Senior is the killer, then it wouldn't matter if we could open this hatch or not.
I know. I just wanted to be sure.
5 minutes remain.
Let's go. I imagine Algernon's waiting for us.
He's a rabbit. Oh, poor Sigma.
Look,
Flowers 4.
there's something on the screen.
Yeah, you're right.
Rock, paper, scissors, huh?
Well, looks like there's no going back now.
Astute observation.
Hooray! For example, Siggy and Fido paired up with Mooney and went through the magenta door, didn't they? That means that Siggy and Fido will be playing against Mooney. And it goes the other way too.
Mooney's opponent will be Siggy and Fido.
Obviously, that means Potassium and Cleaver's enemy will be Alas. And Bo and Quirk's enemy will be Tenmyoji. Well, I guess enemy isn't really the right one. Okay then. I think that about does it for the basic rules.
Well, actually, there's a little bit more. But
It'll just have to wait, I guess. After all, it's all...
Hey, wait.
No, I won't wait and I can't wait. Didn't you hear me?
1 minute remains until.
You see, it's time for me to be hopping on out of here. See you later. Have a nice trouble.
You ever
We don't
notice
have
it's
time to
always
talk
Siggy
about
and
this.
Fido?
Choose betray.
What? You're kidding. You really want me to betray Luna?
We don't know if she'll ally or not. If we choose ally and she chooses betray, we're screwed. That's a loss of 2 points. You tell me, Sigma.
The audio's
What's
fucking
3
up
minus
again.
2?
What kind of idiot do you think I am? It's 1, obviously.
Exactly. If our BP gets down to 1, it's over. So...
Wait. What do you mean by it's over?
30 seconds remain
just press the damn button!
You're hiding something. Yeah, you've been suspicious from the get-go. I mean, how'd you know my name? Or how about whenever we found that old lady's body? You didn't even blink. Almost like you knew she would be here. Look, I don't want to believe it, but did you? Are you?
Fine. If you won't do it, then I...
Don't think so. I'm not gonna move until you give me some answers. I don't do anything, it'll just vote ally for us anyway. So let's hear it. What are you hiding? What's "it's over" supposed to mean?
10 seconds remain. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
When your BP hits 0, you die. That's what I meant.
1.
Ooh.
I have to restart the Discord
Round
stream.
1 of the Ambidex
Can do it.
game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse.
Talking about you.
I don't know if it's on both people's ends.
Thank you
That is,
for
Yeah,
your
I'm getting it too.
participation.
you need to know these things.
I might think when it
Ambidex
interrupts.
gates now opening.
I can't help it. Fucking pokey noises hurt my ears. Really bad.
As far as I stepped out of AB room, I could see the others running toward the monitor, shoving and pushing. Miyagi was left behind, his footsteps slow, heavy plod. What happened to make him like that?
What was that, Sigma?
Huh?
Don't play dumb. You chose ally. Didn't you hear me? I told you that if your BP drops to 0, you die.
Yeah, I heard you. A whole second before the deadline. You expect me to think anything through that quickly? Would have taken like half a second just to process what you'd said.
No, you could have done it. The brain's processing power increases during a crisis. It starts working so fast that a second can seem like an eternity. Your brain was doing that right before time ran out, wasn't it? Well, am I wrong?
The hell are you talking about? Okay, fine. Let's be generous and say hypothetically that you're right about this crisis overclocking thing. How would you know whether or not my brain was doing that? Did you crack open my skull while I wasn't looking? Just wedge a microscope in there and have a look at my neurons? Let me be straight with you. Your shit's whack. Like, hella whack. I mean, you just know stuff you shouldn't. Stuff like my name, or how if your BB hits 0, you die. Tell me you don't know why, but more and more I'm starting to think you've been lying to me.
Yo, what's up?
What's up?
Siggy!
I know.
Hey, what are you kids doing over there? We're about to announce the results.
I love them so much.
Let's go. Time to see what the results
That's why you
are.
voice him.
Maybe it's different this time.
Huh? This time? Because last time we got betrayed. Hey, why, hold on.
Uh-huh.
Shit.
Every fucking time she picked ally, so I don't imagine it'll be different.
Looks like you're all here.
Finally, let's get ready to rock!
Ambidex game! Round 1! The result!
If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
It's just enough of a retread that I want to hit the skip button real bad.
Yeah. Oh, you fuck.
Hold on, what just happened?
Hay and Clover betrayed Alice.
Yeah, that.
Timmy OG got betrayed, but then we knew that was going to happen because Dio did it.
Here are the results from your game. Now, let us check the numbers
Which
on our
means she's not going
bracelets.
to... Alice isn't going to want to go with Kay. Because she's not going to blame Clover.
Thanks, Luna.
Oh no, it's nothing. You don't have to thank me. I only did what anybody would have done. I believed in you and
Apparently
Phi.
not.
When Luna glanced away, I threw Phi what could only be described as a smug grin. Rather frustratingly, she didn't respond, only turned away unperturbed. I was about to press the issue when I heard Tenmyoji's voice.
Quark, what happened?
No! It wasn't me! Mr. Dio tricked me! He told me he'd pick ally! He promised! That's why I let him do the voting!
Is this true, Dio?
Are you serious? This kid's full of shit.
What?
I didn't do squat. Quark was the one who decided how we were gonna vote. And you wanna know what he told me?
You just leave the voting to me, Mr. Dio. Grandpa's gonna choose to ally for sure, 'cause I'm his opponent on this one. I think we should betray him. To be honest, I'm getting kinda tired of that grumpy old bastard. He's had a good life, but it's time for him to go.
This is his true nature.
What do you say we leave the old fart here and leave?
Just like Superman.
I've got a plan. See? Don't worry about me. I'll just tell him you tricked me. He'll believe whatever I tell him. Besides, if he still trusts me, that'll make it easier to use him again later. What do you say, Mr. Dio? Pretty good plan, huh? Alright, let's do it.
You're lying! I never should have trusted you!
So much.
Dio! You're a lying jerk!
Sure, kid, keep whining. See if I care.
Grandpa! You believe me, right?
Don't let this brat fool you, old man. All of this is just part of his plan.
You bastard!
He's evil to the core.
I'm not gonna let you get away with this!
That's enough, Quark. Don't lose your temper. How long have I known you? I could be deaf and blind, and I'd still know if you were lying to me.
Really?
You're just as gullible as he said you'd be. Hook, line, and sinker. Let me give you a little warning, Tenmyoji. That little shit is a hell of an actor. I'll bet you money he's a born con man. I don't know what he is to you, but if I were you, I'd trust the kid as far as I could throw him, and at your age, that can't be much. You hearing me, old man? Keep an eye on him.
Dio doesn't know their history.
It's all right. I understand.
I'm so sorry.
I apologize. This is very unfortunate.
It looked as though another argument had taken place while Quark and Dio were fighting. Whatever had been about it appeared to have resolved itself.
The past is the past. There's no point complaining about it. I'll just have to try and get those points back in the next AB game. Zero, when does the next round start?
What makes you think we'll be having
Now we've heard
another...
this part.
Gotta be able to access the skip button, which I'm not always able to do.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
If I had to guess, I'd say it's going to be Tenmyoji or less. One or the other. Or... it might be both of them.
Interesting other piece of math here. None of the pairs got one this time.
Wait, what?
Why am I going to die?
I guess I can tell you why. Anyone whose BP drops to 0
Yep, heard this part.
So, Fi had been right. But how'd she known before Zero told us?
I see. Alice and I only have... That
Also,
means
Daddy,
we have
she
less
were
than
right.
0 if we
It is
lost 2
Fi
points.
who is the stronger
What?
Esper.
What the hell?
Yeah.
This is important stuff. Why didn't you
She
tell us about
immediately
this
knew our
earlier?
name. It had to be her.
Sorry.
Sorry's not going to cut it. I thought you were supposed to tell us the rules, not hide them.
Well,
Is there anything else you've conveniently left out? It's not fair to make people play a game without explaining all the rules.
I think it's fair. After all, it's not like anybody else knew. Right? Right, Fido?
Yeah, I guess so.
Took a moment to go over everything in my head. The AB game would continue until someone opened the number 9 door. I can hit the skip button now, and then we go zoom. Yeah, it did change. Mine changed from red to cyan.
Me too.
Interesting.
Mine's cyan now.
What
Mine too.
the fuck?
Wait, I guess the colors weren't the only thing that changed. It switched from pair to solo.
You're right.
Alice now?
Mine switched from solo
Yeah, we're
to
with
me.
Alice now.
Mine is now
Looks
a
like you
solo
get
as
to
well.
voice Alice.
Yep, looks
No.
like mine's changed too. I've gone from solo to pair.
Congratulations
not?
on being assigned Alice.
The 3 of us seem to be magenta now as well.
Why have I been assigned Alice?
I'm yellow. And it still says solo. Fi, you and Dio are yellow now too, right?
Yeah.
Looks like I'm a pair.
When did they change?
Back when the AB gates closed. As soon as the gates close, your colors...
The AP gate actually closed around this time.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
did.
sometimes they do, sometimes they don't.
But in the first round, they
usually
didn't close before.
Then we shouldn't have been able to
Bunny
skip
had to
through
close
it.
them.
Why is this happening to me? Been a few minutes wallowing in misery. Figured I deserved at least some little self-pity. And I knew that brooding and whining wasn't going to get me anywhere. Like I said, we had to at least try to find another way out. Shook my head to clear it, stood up straight, and then we went somewhere. The only place we haven't been to first is the lounge, and the only place we haven't been to last is also the lounge.
Last place infirmary we hadn't been to last.
Yeah, we've been there.
Not last.
Yes.
Last
Was
time.
Was it just last time? Okay.
Of the two, I guess, because next one will be done next time. So I guess we can just do lounge last. And then the others don't really matter.
It'll probably be the same as if we did infirmary first. We had to run back to see Quark collapse or something.
But yeah, but this way we get to see the infirmary second. So we get to see him between slow stage and downed. Huh? So these are the crew quarters, huh? What are you doing in here?
Sigma, what are you doing here?
I just asked you that. Come on, man, don't be like that. We aren't enemies, are we?
Huh. I wonder.
The dead body's still there. What are you doing in here? What happened to you, Tenmyoji? Been acting weird ever since we found that lady's body.
Oh, you think so? But you sure it ain't just all in your head?
Fine, let's move on to something else then. You and Quark. See your grandkid?
Why do you want to know?
Why, well, I mean, what do you think? Keeps calling you Grandpa, of course I'm gonna wonder what the deal is. We all got kidnapped and brought here, apparently for no reason. Now they're making us play some sort of weird game. I'm just trying to find a little meaning in all this nonsense. That's it. So tell me, Tenmyoji, are you really Quark's grandpa? Clover? Luna?
Sigma, where'd you come from?
Did you not want me here?
No, it's okay, I guess. I just thought Tenmyoji was the only other person here.
This is the crew quarters. I came here with Clover and Tenmyoji. We decided we'd split up to investigate.
Huh, makes sense. So, you find anything?
0.
Which one?
No, I meant I found 0 things.
What about you? Anything suspicious?
I didn't find anything either. Although, I guess you could say this whole facility is suspicious.
Yeah, you've got a point there. So why do you think Zero put all these puzzles and stuff all over the place?
Well, maybe solving all of these puzzles is part of the nonary game.
Really? Thought the nonary game was a couple rounds of the AB game. Why would he need puzzles and stuff then? Well, what is the nonary game then? Why is Zero making us do all this?
Well, this is just, speculation, but maybe it's for entertainment, so rich, powerful people can watch.
Entertainment?
Yes, they're probably off in an opulent theater, watching us struggle while they drink brandy and eat caviar.
Oh, you think so, huh? So some rich bastards killed her off for kicks. What kind of a death is that?
Well, maybe her dying didn't have anything to do with the rest of the game.
No, Kay was right. If her dying wasn't part of all this, the rabbit would have said something. But what we get? Nothing. Just tells us to keep playing and disappears. I can only think of one reason he'd do that. Murdering her was always part of Zero's plans. Now, if you can think of another way all this fits, well, I'd love to hear it.
So you're saying that Zero Sr. is the one who murdered the old lady?
Now, it sure looks that way.
That means there's a 7 in 1 chance anybody could be the murderer.
Wait, 7?
Well, Alice and I can't be Zero.
Okay. I'll let the I part go, but you're gonna have to give me a little to convince me Alice can't be Zero.
What? Come on. Alice and I know each other.
Well, how do you know each other?
I guess you could say we're co-workers.
And where do you co-work?
An organization?
That's kind of vague. What kind of organization?
That's... I can't tell you.
What? What do you mean you can't tell us?
I mean, I can't tell you. Just forget about it, okay?
Why can't you tell us?
Because it's confidential. I promised I wouldn't tell.
Oh, come on, don't give me that. Look around you, Clover. You really think this is the time for playing it close to the chest?
Yeah! But what if the people you work for have something to do with what's going on here?
Yeah, you're right. Maybe I should tell you.
Finally.
Sorry, but I just don't really trust you guys. I mean, what if one of you is Zero? It could be any of you. Sorry. Anyway, I think that's enough about me and Alice. I just don't really feel like I can trust you guys. Maybe if that changes, then I can tell you. So, I guess I'll go now.
Go? Where are you going?
I don't know. I haven't really figured it out yet.
Then I'll be going too.
Fine.
There she goes. So, Tenmyoji.
Save it. I don't trust you any more than she does.
In other words, you aren't going to tell me anything, are you?
Sorry.
I left Tenmyoji and headed back to the hallway. There were so many questions I wanted answers to, but it was looking like I'd have to suffer in ignorance for a while longer. Besides, there are plenty of more immediate problems that needed my attention. I sighed and filed my questions away to be dealt with later. I needed to focus.
So many questions.
How's it going? You guys find anything?
Hello, Mr. Sigma.
Nothing yet.
Oh.
Well,
Hey, bud.
Alice, Clover, and I did go over this room quite thoroughly. I doubt you'll find any hidden hallways here.
Why are you back here then?
Well, I was concerned about the lady you found. Who would do such a horrible thing?
Given what we know so far, you're the most likely candidate.
Fly, please.
Yes.
Why would I kill this woman?
Hey,
Is it
don't
just
get me
me?
wrong. I'm just saying
Or
the
does that
evidence
face
points
kind
to
of
you
look like,
If we find more evidence in the future,
Funny.
that could change.
I think it's a 3D model of a character that we've only seen in 2D. We were so busy earlier I never got to ask, but do any of you know who she is?
Beats me. I've never seen her before.
I don't know her either.
Neither do I. Well,
The
I
old lady
suppose I
looks
might
like
have known
Ikane?
before I lost my
Yeah, kinda.
memories, but there's no way to know, is there?
You still can't remember anything?
No. Not even a
Remember,
little.
you don't age in
unfortunately.
cryogenic freeze.
She was young. What the fuck? Better be telling the truth about this amnesia stuff.
Are you suspicious of me too, Sigma?
Suspicious? Have you looked in the mirror lately? You might as well have suspicious tattooed across your forehead.
If someone ran into you on the street at night, they'd probably pass out from fright.
Or maybe even during the day.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh,
I
his
apologize for my
heart.
frightening appearance.
Well, it's not really something you need to apologize for. I mean, it's not your fault, right?
No, I suppose not. Well, I assume not.
But what?
I'm not sure why, but none of this feels particularly strange. The mask and the suit, I mean. In a way, it almost feels natural. I don't feel as though I was forced into it.
Are you saying this is how you always look?
No, I don't think that's it.
This might be a pretty obvious question, but is there any way for you to take it off?
No, I've tried several times, to no avail. I honestly don't even know where to start. But there is something I'd like to ask of you. There are parts of the suit I can't see. Could you have a look and tell me if perhaps there is a switch or something similar?
Oh.
Ooh.
With no further warning, he removed his robe and turned his back to us. Took no time at all to find something of interest. There's a hole here on the back of your head.
A hole?
Yeah, looks like you insert something. It says open, so maybe put in some kind of key in there.
You could open up the suit and take the mask off.
I see. That's excellent news. We just need to find whatever it is that goes in there then.
Yeah.
A radical guess.
Thank you. I feel somewhat relieved. I was beginning to fear I might have to spend the rest of my life like this.
Wait, a minute ago you said that it felt natural.
Well, it does. But that doesn't mean I want to stay in it forever. Imagine having glasses, for instance. Wearing them doesn't feel strange, but you'd hardly want to wear them all the time, forever, would you? That's what wearing this suit is like.
Looks left and right, behind my glasses.
Up and down
I
behind
think
my
that's enough
glasses.
about me. Should we move to the next room now?
All
No.
around
There still might be something
behind
here.
my glasses that are currently in a
staying.
drawer because I don't want to put them on.
You don't count, you're not wearing yours.
Me too.
I see.
Bitch.
Well then,
Shame.
I will move ahead and
I'll
see
get
how
mine out
my
right now.
onions are doing. What do you intend to do?
I think I'll be moving along too.
Where do you plan to go?
I was thinking maybe I'd head to the lounge. Quark is looking fine, by the way.
Very well. I shall head
Yeah.
for the crew quarters then. Until we meet again. Excuse me.
Ow.
Kay's robe
his
flowed
suit-
silently around him as he turned to leave. Made my way out of the infirmary behind him.
I feel like he's in a quarantine suit.
That's what I said earlier.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
The main reason we didn't find him dead was because the suit was made to protect him from the virus, and we all got it from the kid, and it spread throughout us.
Okay.
And then like 4 hours we were in here.
Sigma.
But I was saying the inverse of that. He's infected. The suit is giving him like one of the quarantine things. Like he is
When you
in
said
quarantine
quarantine suit,
now.
I thought it was the other way around. My bad.
Perfect
Also,
timing.
I have lost my glasses.
You were here earlier,
I can't put them
right?
on.
Yeah, I was. Vi, Luna, and I were the first ones in this room.
Did you find anything suspicious?
Like, secret pathway or something.
Really think that's the kind of detail I would have neglected to mention.
Anything else then? Anything out of the ordinary?
Out of the ordinary, Well, I mean, everything about this room's out of the ordinary. A red leather couch? Who the fuck does that?
How about this?
Isn't that obvious? An astronomy magazine. Apparently it's got an article about a lunar eclipse. It says it's going to happen on December 31st, 2028.
This New Year's Eve then?
Yeah. 6 days from now.
Wait, what did you say? What do you mean 6 days?
Well, today's Christmas, right? So,
Wait a minute. When were you grabbed?
did you hear me? On Christmas. About 2 or 3 in the morning. Wait, did they pick you up on a different day?
Yeah.
I was abducted in the middle of the night on December 22nd.
What about you?
I think it was the 20th.
Then we were all taken on different days.
First time we hear about when he was taken.
Does that mean we were just sleeping until the nonary game started?
Maybe they kept us on a Soparil IV drip or something?
In theory, you could have everyone wake up at the same time if you got the dosage right.
And today it might not even be the 25th.
I think that's likely.
Yeah.
We
Some of us were probably abducted after you.
Oh. Well, I guess that explains why I feel kinda dizzy.
You too? I felt disoriented since I woke up. My body doesn't feel right.
Well, maybe it's because we were asleep for so long. Your muscles start to atrophy if you don't use them.
And the first instance of all of us being infected with Radical 6.
What day is today?
Beats me.
I have no idea.
Well, what about you guys? Was there anything interesting in the crew quarters or the infirmary?
Nah, nothing in the quarters. Oh well, there was a book about a cat.
A cat?
Yeah. Something about a cat in a box and whether it's dead or alive. Didn't make any sense to me, though.
Huh. Well, it doesn't really sound like something that's going to help us get out of here.
Yeah, I didn't think so either.
Okay.
How about the infirmary? Anything interesting?
Well, actually there was one thing.
What?
I wasn't trying to hide it. The right moment to mention it just never came up.
You don't need to apologize, just tell us what you found.
Well, see for yourself.
Ah.
Newspaper article.
Yeah, it was in the safe in the infirmary.
Let me see that. Radical 6 infection spreads. Cure continues to elude authorities.
What the hell? What's Radical 6?
Just read the article.
The Radical 6 virus continues to spread across the globe like wildfire. The WHO has confirmed that the death toll is estimated to have passed 100,000 victims. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised. Think we're in a quarantine facility?
You mean you think we got infected with this Radical 6 thing? Oh, come on, you gotta be kidding me.
Well, we don't know anything for sure, but look at us. We seem pretty healthy. Admittedly, I don't know what the symptoms of Radical 6 are, but if it's killing people worldwide, they must be horrific. Now, just look at this soft, lustrous skin. This perfect, shapely face. Does this beauty look like something infected with an awful disease?
Could be.
You want to touch it, don't you, boy?
Not if I don't want to get infected.
I can see it in your eyes. Go on. Try.
Well, I am feeling a little weird.
That could just be from sleeping for a couple of days. Or maybe it's a side effect of that drug. Besides, if this is where they ship people to quarantine them, don't you think there aren't enough, people? This thing is killing people all over the world, right? So why would there only be 9 of us here?
Yeah, I guess you have a point.
Think about it. Zero is forcing us to play this nonary game. Why would the government quarantine people and then make them play a game?
That's a good point.
Yes, it is.
So you're saying there's no connection between our abductions and this virus?
Probably not.
Well, it's still something we should remember, I suppose. I mean, even if we're safe in here, our friends and families are still out there.
That's true. I hope they're all right.
Wait a minute. When did this virus actually show up? I've never heard of it before.
Neither have I.
Me either.
So what day is it? This Radical 6 killed hundreds of thousands of people while we were asleep. Just how long have we been here for?
I don't think you'll be able to just puzzle that out. If we want the truth, we need to find more information.
Yeah, well, doesn't look like we're gonna have time for that.
Shit, we're late.
Yeah.
All right then. We should hurry.
Wait, the kid's not infected. Or is infected, but isn't showing signs.
Or isn't infected?
Yet.
No, if he was gonna be infected, he'd be infected by now. Who did he go with on that first time?
Dio and...
It was Alice.
Alice, yeah.
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain.
You're late. What the hell were you doing?
Being slow. Sorry.
That's not good enough. You realize we could die here, right?
Hey, whoa, calm down there, girl. I made it in time.
Barely. We've only got 5 minutes left. You're a yellow pair. Who do you think your partner is?
Gee, I wonder.
Son of a...
Come now, Phi. Please, calm down. Fighting now helps no one.
He's right, you know. The doors have already opened. We need to hurry up and figure out our teams.
What did I do to deserve this asshole?
I don't know. So how should we pair up?
We're almost out of time. I'll just explain it as fast as I can. Just like before, there are only 3 possible combinations.
Options she laid out were the following. Option A, Alice and I would pair up with Luna and go through the yellow door, or green door. Tenmyoji and Quark would pair up with Clover and open the blue door. Vi and Dio would pair up with Kay and open the red door. Option B, Alice and I pair up with Kay, go through the blue door. Tenmyoji and Quark pair up with Luna, go through the red door. Vi and Dio pair up with Clover and open the green door.
It looks like, since Arik is forcing me to voice
C.
Alice, you get to voice the robot.
Yeah, he's forcing me to voice the robot.
Alice and I and Clover pair up and go through the red door. Tenmyoji and Quark pair up with Kay, open the green door. Vi and Dio pair up with Luna, open the blue door.
3 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Alright, so what are we doing?
I'm not pairing up with Kay.
Oh? Why not?
We'd end up playing against each other in the next AP game. Last time, you betrayed Clover. How am I supposed to know you won't do the same to me? You can't be trusted.
How unfortunate. To be honest,
he betrayed Alice,
however,
not Clover.
I would rather not go with you either.
Yeah? Why's that?
Well, you only have one BP left. I very much doubt you'll choose to ally in the next round. Even if you promised me you would choose to ally, I'd be in an undesirable situation. You see, I wouldn't be able to choose to betray. If I did, and you were true to your word and allied, then I would kill you. So there you are. That is why I do not wish to be paired with Tenmyoji. Of course, for the same reason, I would rather not be paired with Alice.
That's not a problem. Sigma and I will be taking Clover. I trust her more than any of the rest of you.
Yep. I want to go with Alice, too.
Hey, wait a minute. Don't I get a say in this?
I would like to go with Sigma or Phi. They chose Ally last time.
Ooh, I like the sound of that. I'm Phi's partner. You should pair up with us. Sound good?
No.
I am also opposed to that choice.
Guess then we'd sit here with 9 and just walk the fuck away. Or he would.
If Alice and Clover pair up, and Luna and Dio pair up, the rest of us don't have a choice. We'll be stuck with Phi's option C.
I believe I mentioned before that I do not wish to be paired with Tenmyoji.
And I don't want to go with Kay either.
Then what the hell are we supposed to do?
1 minute remains.
Oh, there he is. What's wrong, Quark?
It's all over.
We don't have time for this.
This is it.
This is really bad timing.
We're all gonna die.
Are you all right?
No.
No. That's not it. Don't you get it? We aren't gonna die. We have to die. We have to die here. All of us.
What the hell? Oh, snap out of it, kid. Oh, come on, Quark, talk to me.
Are you sure that Phi's the Esper?
No, I'm fine. You're the crazy ones. Getting so
He
serious
is
about
providing us with the intel that isn't a thing.
Stop.
I think all of us may be Espers, but I think she was the first one we found.
Yeah, but let's actually examine what he's saying here.
End this. End all of it. End everything.
Beyond, like, the suicidal portions of it.
We need to get him to the infirmary.
No, we don't have time.
30 seconds remain.
A radical 6 just meant a disease meant to enhance
You don't
Esper
have a
powers.
choice. Quark's with me. I'll carry him through.
But we still haven't figured out who's going where.
I can't afford to be picky anymore. Someone just choose. I don't care who.
Sigma, you have to choose.
Why me?
Please, just do it. We don't have any time left.
9, 8, 7.
Swallowed. Alice and I will...
If you want me to voice Alice, you have to go with Kay.
You're not hanging anything over me. Besides, you're gonna have to deal with that at some point in time.
You're just forcing me to voice Alice, so I'm just telling you what the fuck you want me to do.
Well, that's gonna happen anyway. Let's go through the blue door. Alice, Kay. Blue door.
Right.
We should hurry.
Took off toward the door on the run. Glanced back over my shoulder to see the others heading for their respective doors. Vi, Dio, and Clover were headed toward the green door, while Tin Miyoji carried Quark to the red door, followed by Luna.
2, 1.
Because if Tin Miyoji and Quark are going to be going anywhere, they need to be going with the person that can do doctor stuff.
Closing.
Because someone's about to be very upsetty spaghetti.
Where did I go through?
We went through blue.
Red.
They went through red, which is not the right door.
But it is the one that has the thing in it. If it's the laboratory. 3 doors?
It appears they are all locked.
Green door has the
Is this a
lab.
dead end?
I thought.
What's that thing over there?
First.
It looks like the thing next to the number 9 door.
Does that lever move?
Well, one way to find out.
Rec room. Here we go.
Well, that was easy enough.
I'm gonna open the door on the right.
Then we are likely meant to go there.
I don't think they're going to the laboratory.
Let me get the other doors to open.
I have no idea. There do not seem to be any other mechanisms which might cause them to unlock.
I don't think that's really something we should be worrying about right now. We have a door that's open, we should go through it.
You are correct. There is little to be achieved by remaining here.
They also
Well,
didn't
where
go
it
to
is
the
then.
laboratory
Or
last time.
right, I guess.
They might go to the laboratory this time, but they didn't go to the laboratory last time. They went to the fucking pantry.
3 doors. That means there's a third option that they could go to.
Yep.
Set the split.
Also, no one's been to the rec room before either, as far as I'm aware.
What's this place?
The rec room, apparently. Oh, you didn't see it. There was a plate on the door. It said rec room, as I recall.
Short for recreation, one might assume. How ironic. I doubt recreation is foremost on any of our minds right now.
Okay, the pool and darts I get, but... what's with the suits of armor? Seems kinda weird.
If you think the armor's weird, check that thing out.
Is that a ride?
Looks amazing.
Yeah. I see them in front of grocery stores all the time. You put a coin in and it kind of rocks around. You must have gone on one at least once when you were a kid.
I have no memory of doing so, but it is possible.
Does this thing mean there were kids here at some point?
No, I don't think so. I guess it's part of someone's collection.
That seems like an exceedingly odd thing to collect.
So this place is a lounge, some sleeping quarters, and now this rec room. It's like we're on some kind of luxury cruise liner.
Now that you mention it, it does give the impression that people are supposed to stay here for an extended period of time. They have a small but well-stocked infirmary. Anyone here would be able to treat at least minor injuries and illnesses.
So you think this room is to help people keep from going out of their minds with boredom?
Yes. Relaxation is important in an isolated environment.
Everything anybody needs to live without leaving. I guess they're planning to keep us here for a while, huh? Well, that's not happening.
I agree. Let's just find those moon card things and get out of here.
Ah, there's a door over there.
No good. Won't open. Looks like it's locked up tight.
In other words, the moon cards must be in this room somewhere.
Right then. Let's find them. It's time to seek a way out.